Normally I do a little intro here, but I already did that in part 1 of this 2-part review. In this video I'll be reviewing Guitar Hero Live. If you'd like to hear my amazing intro and my thoughts about Rock Band 4, click on the annotation on the screen right now. It will lead you directly to part 1 of this review. It's okay, I'll still be here waiting for you when you get back. And I'm just giving you a sec. Alright, if you're still here, that must mean you're ready to go, so let's get this show on the road. Hit that opening theme song, post-production me! What's up, people? Welcome to Reviews, where I, Rayden, rain upon video games and anime with an analytical eye until the sun sets. Today I'll be taking a look at Guitar Hero Live. Guitar Hero Live is a music rhythm game developed by Freestyle Games. These developers have had experience in this genre of gaming before, since they are the ones who created DJ Hero. The publisher here is the almighty Activision. Guitar Hero is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Wii U, PS3, Xbox 360, and iOS, and the entire 2600. Well, wait. You have two choices when it comes to buying this game in the US. You can either get the game in one guitar for about $100, or you can get the game with two guitars for about $150. The ESRB rated Guitar Hero Live T for teens due to its lyrics. Once again, no cursing here. If you thought Rock Band 4 didn't have a story, wait till you hear this. All the story elements from Guitar Hero Live comes from its live section. More about that later. The setting of this game mode takes place during two rock festivals, one in America and the other in the UK. You play as several guitarists in multiple bands, or one guitarist who has way too many side projects going on. Each band's appearance coincides with their sound, so hippies play more folksy tunes, guys on skateboards play pop punk, and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the story here. Let's face it, nobody's buying this game for its great narrative. Guitar Hero Live's gameplay is basically the same as it's always been. Pick a rock song and play along with a plastic instrument. However, Live's guitar hardware is fairly different from its previous installment. Freestyle Games created a brand new plastic guitar just for this game. Instead of the traditional 5-button layout, Guitar Hero Live's guitar has 6 buttons. There are 3 black buttons on top and 3 white buttons below. This changes the rock formula quite a bit, since players have to adjust their fingers to play 2 rows instead of just 1 row. It took me a few songs to get used to this new controller, but I quickly got the hang of it. I appreciate the originality of these guitars. They make players have to hold the buttons down in a way that is more similar to how you actually play a chord in a real guitar. Having said that though, I still prefer the instruments from the good old days. I like moving my hand up and down the fretboard, and the design of these new guitars are stationary. You never have to move your hand, because all the buttons you need are right there from one position. Another bummer is that Guitar Hero Live only works with these new instruments, so if you still have any of those old plastic guitars laying around, you're out of luck. Speaking of which, this game only supports 2 guitarists and 1 vocalist. No bassists or drummers allowed. While you can play up to 3 people in this game, there is no real point to buy more than 1 guitar. Neither the second guitar player nor the vocalist scores are recorded in the game. Plus, you can't change the singing difficulty. It is always on export difficulty. So shower singers, beware. This game will call you out on your bad singing. Live is a very single-player focused game compared to its competitor Rock Band 4. On the bright side, the new guitars in Guitar Hero Live still have the same clicky strum design from previous games, which I know is the preferred choice when it comes to plastic guitars, though just not mine. Since the guitars are different, so is the musical interface. Instead of the multiple colors and lanes coming down the note highway, there are only 3 lanes, which can have either black notes, which refer to the top 3 buttons, there are the white notes that refer to the bottom 3 buttons, and a combination of black and white, meaning hold down both of those buttons in the same row. Guitar Hero Live offers players several difficulty settings to get used to this new setup. If you're a music rhythm junkie like me, and you are looking for a challenge, I suggest playing the game at the advanced level in the very beginning. I found anything easier than this to be boring, but do whatever works best for you. Guitar Hero Live's gameplay is broken into 2 parts. There is the live mode, which is the more traditional single-player campaign. In this mode, you play a set list of songs in order to unlock more songs on the disc. Yes, that means all the songs need to be unlocked from the get-go, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather start playing the songs I really want to rock out to than go through a bunch of songs I really don't care about. The process of unlocking songs seems even more pointless when I realize you can unlock all the songs in the live mode even if you fail each individual performance. Why unlock certain songs if your score doesn't matter? The second mode is called Guitar Hero TV, or GHTV for short. This section of the game has a ton more songs that are not available in the live section. GHTV is a somewhat free 24-hour live streaming service, which is a first for the music rhythm genre. There are 2 live channels to choose from. Every 30 or 60 minutes, each channel has a different style of rock playing until the next block comes along. Most blocks are dedicated to each individual genre, like metal, indie, and pop. This mode kinda reminds me of the good old MTV days when they actually played music videos. Activision and Freestyle Games have promised to add new tunes into GHTV on a regular basis. So far so good, right? More songs for free? I'm in. That is until you realize this is a free-to-play model. To be fair, anyone can play the live channels completely free, assuming you have an internet connection. The problems occur when you want to play a song on demand. To play an individual song from GHTV's setlist, you need to have what the game calls a play. Each play allows you to play one song, kind of like a jukebox. Plays can be earned freely if you keep leveling up your stats by playing the live channels. However, you just want to play certain songs and don't want to waste your time playing with the music channels, you'll have to cough up real-life money. Real-life currency is called Hero Cash in this game. It roughly costs $3 for 20 play tokens. You also have the power to buy a 24-hour pass, which gives you access to all the songs on demand for 24 hours. The pass costs $6, so if you're planning to rock out all night with friends, this is probably the best option for you. Another problem I have with the free currency is that it is the same currency you use to unlock powers and customize your interface in GHTV. So you have to decide carefully how you want to spend your free currency. I will say, when you first start off in GHTV, the game does give you 10 free plays, and it doesn't take too much time to get some more free plays in the beginning. However, the more you play, it becomes harder to level up, and you will see fewer plays when you do compared to before. On a positive note, I did find certain music blocks to be fun to play, so it didn't totally feel like a chore when I was trying to get more free plays. The free play model used in GHTV is not god-awful compared to other games out there, but I much prefer Rock Band's $2 for each new song model. It's cheaper in the long run, and I can play those songs until my fingers fall off. One thing I haven't mentioned so far, but you've probably already realized by looking at my Guitar Hero footage, you no longer create your own little avatar rock character and play in front of a digital crowd. GHTV only plays the song's music video in the background, which is great if you're into music videos. I personally think it's an expensive, lazy decision, but to each their own. Guitar Hero's live section doesn't use music videos. Instead, Freestyle Games decided to choose full motion video in this section because Night Trap was such a great game. Basically, they created a real stage and hired actors to act as if they're really at a music festival. Once again, this is a first for the music rhythm genre, and probably the last. The performances from these FMVs leave much to be desired. I'm okay with the crowd going bananas for you when you're playing a cover song, but when I got a super enthusiastic thumbs up from one of the roadies or audio guys, I couldn't help but laugh at these extremely moments of cheesiness. If you want to see what overacting looks like, then check out Guitar Hero's live section. The best part of these videos is when you start doing poorly during these performances. The crowd in your band will hate your guts and question if you're high on something. I found these moments to be hilarious, especially when I realized they recorded scenes in between the songs where the lead singer is trying to win back the crowd and the crowd isn't having any of it. Despite me somewhat hating on these FMVs, I will say I kinda prefer them over the music videos in GHTV, because at least the developers were trying to do something new and innovative, which I appreciate. And they did have the actors sync up with each song, so it didn't look totally fake all the time. Now for the most important element in this game, its music soundtrack. Activision wasn't afraid to pay the extra money and go after all the popular modern bands, like Imagine Dragons, Of Monsters and Men, Neon Trees, and 1975, just to name a few. There are potentially hundreds of songs in Guitar Hero TV, but only 42 songs on the actual game disc. Most of the songs here are mainstream tracks, so I'm sure there are a few tunes that you're familiar with and you will enjoy. I like the songs that are offered on the disc, though I question some of the decisions of several popular songs. I like Eminem and Rihanna just fine, but for the life of me, I don't know why Freestyle Games picked these songs for a rock game that is focused on guitarists, when these kinds of songs barely have any guitar in them at all. If you were hoping previous DLC from past Guitar Hero games would be compatible, then get ready to be disappointed, because none of that stuff works here in Live. I suppose this fact shouldn't be much of a shock at this point, since Guitar Hero Live is quite different from its previous installments, but it still kinda hurts for longtime fans of the franchise like myself. To end on a high note, I really did enjoy when the crowd sang the chorus in certain songs in the live mode. It's little attention to details like that I really get a kick out of. Guitar Hero Live is definitely more creative compared to Rock Band 4. Guitar Hero changed their controllers, threw out the avatar characters in favor of full motion video, and created a 24-hour streaming service. However, change comes with a lot of risks. Their guitars are fun to play for a new challenge, but I soon missed the old guitars with the longer fretboard. I wasn't a fan of them making Guitar Hero a more single-player experience, and I'm disappointed how they treated the second guitarist and the vocalist because they basically don't matter. I thought the FMVs were entertaining in a bad way, but I found the music videos in GHTV to be lazy. The free-to-play model in GHTV isn't terrible, but I will never prefer this model versus the traditional DLC pricing. The songs available on disc are definitely more popular modern hits than Rock Band 4's setlist, though I'm baffled on some of the song choices in this game. After listing all my complaints, I still enjoyed this new music experience. I can't fault the developers for not getting everything right on their first try, and I appreciate the creativity they injected into the music rhythm genre, which is why I'm giving Guitar Hero Live a 3 out of 5 and a recommendation to play it. I thought the game was fun for new and old fans of the genre and shouldn't be missed. If you prefer more popular tunes of today, don't care about playing with others, and are looking for a new challenge, then Guitar Hero Live might be for you. If you don't like free-to-play games, silly FMVs, or are looking for a party game, then Guitar Hero Live might not be for you. But hey, that's just my opinion. Have you played Guitar Hero Live and want to share your thoughts? Please leave your comments below. I look forward to reading them. So there you have it, people. Between Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live, I give the nod to Rock Band 4 for letting people rock out together with their old instruments and songs in a new way. Guitar Hero Live is still a solid game and offers something new that shouldn't be denied. Each game has their own qualities, and hopefully my reviews of each of them will help you decide which game is more your style. Well, that about concludes my review today. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to give me a thumbs up by clicking the like button, and if you want to keep updated with all my video reviews, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, Ray Reviews, where I plan on having many more reviews of video games and anime. If you're onto social media and you want to hear my thoughts on the latest geek news, you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and find me on Instagram. I will provide links to all these social medias in the description below. I look forward to our nerdy discussions. Thanks for watching. I was Rayden, and I'll see you guys again when the sun rises out.